I'm in the process of getting my Death Doula certifications. I've already completed one and I have 2 more to go. And this is why I decided to become a Death Doula. When I was 12 and my grandmother passed away, we didn't really talk about it. It was sort of like this happened to her. She was in the hospital, she died, and then went to the funeral, and then no discussion, no talking after that. It was sort of like we put it under the rug. My parents didn't talk about it either, so it wasn't like I was witnessing their grief or like how to grieve, and I was like really upset about it. So I didn't know who to talk to, and I didn't want to talk to my friends, and I didn't know, like, is this normal? Okay, I guess we just stuff it down and we don't share about it. And I had the opportunity to sit bedside next to someone in active stages of dying and the time leading up to it, and witnessing that and feeling all these sorts of emotions and feelings and scared. I mean, it is a very scary experience if you don't know what you're looking at, if you've never experienced it before. It is a really scary thing. Dare I say traumatic. For those of you who have experienced these types of deaths where you were at home with your person and you witnessed, the final stages and the actual passing, it can be really, really uncomfortable and scary. And so I just want to extend my heart to yours and just say, I love you, and I'm so sorry you had to experience that. I'm just breathing alongside you. That's really hard stuff. So after a lot of therapy, a lot of soul healing, soul searching, and the Nushu group facilitation certification, man, that's a mouthful, I decided to move forward with becoming a death doula. I have a lot of respect for hospice nurses and those who are in the medical field. I have no desire to go back to school. I knew that my training would have to be one where it's self-led and that it's a certification, because I don't want to be responsible for the medical side of things. I really want to be there to support and to help. Death doula is not a therapist either. It's someone who is simply holding space, having those difficult conversations, being there as a support person in the time of really drastic change. And even before that, a death doula is someone who has the conversations prior to anything happening too, as well as being able to be there at the end of life and afterwards, especially afterwards, because afterwards we're left with this big gaping hole of missing this person that we care about so deeply, and now they're not here any longer, and we just witness them go through the biggest transition we could ever imagine them going through. And it's hard and complicated and sad and sometimes exuberant and happy. And it's okay to have all those different experiences and emotions and feelings and thoughts. And wouldn't it just be nice to have someone to be there with you to say, yeah, it's okay. I know it's hard. Tell me more. I can hold it. And so that's why I want to become a death doula. And the most important reason why I want to become a death doula is to share awareness, knowledge, education, and just be able to talk about it. What I've noticed as a society is that we don't talk about this enough. The death and dying process, and also the grief afterwards, following. So if you've watched to this point, thank you so much. Thank you, Brandy, for the question. I absolutely am more than happy to answer any other questions. I'm an open book when it comes to these types of things. I'm sending you so much love. Be good to yourself, okay?